And welcome back. As you know, Christmas is over, and even though Santa brought me nothing but coal this year, I'm still kinda sad it's over. So therefore, I decided to look at a terrible movie. You know, to forget that Christmas is actually over. This movie is called Pop 2013. Or was it Blackie and Canuto? Or was it Black to the Moon? Okay, that last one can't be right.
This movie were made in 2013 and was 3D ready, by the way, which means it ran in the cinema once.
I really feel for those poor souls who actually did pay to watch this in 3D. Imagine Robin Hood, Elf Bowling and Food Fight all mixed together in one single movie. This movie, it's not that bad, but it's still terrible, so without further ado, let's take a look at this movie in 2D, shall we?
So, we start the movie.
Launch! Now!
Right in the middle of a fucking alien attack. Did I miss a page?
What's going on around here? Okay, that's better. People ask me nowadays, what happened back in the beginning?
Oh, it's one of those movies, huh? Thinking that starting us right in the action and then tells us the backstory is a genius idea which haven't been done before.
Now we finally see our first protagonist named...
That's me! Canuto!
Canoodle? Is this by any chance Knuckles' dog?
You might have Flap and the rich lady under your spell, but it's gonna take more than that to impress me.
Okay, it's actually Canuto as seen on the poster.
But every fucking person says Canoodle.
Well, this little puppy is the one we are going to follow most in this movie. He's joined by...
Seems we have a black sheep in the flock.
Really? The black sheep is, in fact, the black sheep of the bunch? Oh, so you're going to join me again, huh? Don't expect much, though.
Even though this sheep by the name of Blackie, by the way, has just been born, this dog is instantly in love. We then cut to a few years later where they are now small kids. And I think they're trying to tell us that Blackie doesn't feel like she belongs here. It's actually kind of hard to tell. Consistency and storytelling isn't this movie's strong point.
You know, the two most essential thing in any movie ever made. This one just doesn't care about it.
We even have a dance scene.
And that's apparently it. You see, it's actually really hard to tell what they are trying to tell us when they cut the scenes off so quickly.
Stop it, Blackie! That's not funny!
But what we can get from this part though is that Blackie really wants to go to the moon.
That's exactly what I want to do.
You want to dress up as an astronaut?
I'll never ever play with you again. You're too naughty. Never, ever!
Bit slow on the comeback there, pal. You do realize she's long gone, right?
Oh, hello. You two are traveling? And where will you go?
I'm going to the moon.
Ah, to the moon. So you'll join the others?
The others?
Yes.
Yeah, as you might have guessed, this doesn't lead anywhere, and I only wanted to show you this particular clip for two reasons. One, what indicates she's traveling? She's sitting on a fucking roof! And two, this is the level of dialogue throughout the entire movie. It's that bad. No consistency, no thought, just dialogue.
Oh well, enough of that. We then cut to the next scene, which is some years later.
I'd say the same if I looked like you. But I'm not you, am I?
This movie has the same grip on the plot as Uncle Grandpa has on reality.
Here we see that Blackie has grown up to be quite the model.
What's going on? Are you guys expecting a photo shoot?
Yeah. I don't get it either.
But she's still clumsy as all late Christmas shopping.
Squeeze your zits. There's a big one on the end of your nose.
Huh? What? A zit? Where? Oh, where? Oh.
Really? You are that concerned about your looks? And yet, in a previous clip you actually said,
That doesn't matter. Beauty lies within.
coherency is long dead, people. And this is only 10 minutes in. How long is this movie anyway? 81 minutes? My god, that's like 70 minutes left of this garbage!
Oh, also, that's the end of that scene. Great. We then cut to...
Another pointless scene. You know, I should really get a meme or something about this.
Blackie is testing out a catapult to see how close she can get to the moon, all while the farmer...
Brian? Hey, Brian.
Oh, great. Now I mean people who are so unfortunate to be named that. Never be left the fuck alone. What is it with these movies anyway and ruining perfect people's lives such as, people who are so unfortunate to be named that?
Why couldn't he be called Farmer or Jory or even something?
I mean anything but a straight out regular name.
Anyway, Blackie and Canuto have some bickering about this whole moon thing. And this is cartoony for all they are meant for each other. Or is that bad movie-ish?
Because chemistry, what's that? All you need to do, kids, is yell and argue with someone and then you know you're meant for each other.
After Canuto's amazing delivery.
Come on, girls. We gotta rescue her before the farmer comes back and discovers that she's missing.
What about the others?
We'll rescue them too. Come on, let's get going now.
They are now off to save Blackie.
Blackie's your sister. We've gotta find her. Follow me.
Excuse me? Was that supposed to be a big reveal, or did he just say that for no reason at all? Normally when you say these kind of things, it's usually to end some sort of big build-up or, to create a twist. Here, just feel misplaced and actually kind of stupid.
Meanwhile this is happening, the other sheeps gossip about Canuto having a crush on Blackie and they get abducted by a wolf.
So, my lovelies, out for a bit of fun, are we?
A highly appreciated fashion wolf. Yeah, they went with that cliche. But then again, can you even call that a cliche? I mean, surely this is actually truly original. But then again, strangely been done before.
Yeah, and this isn't solved until the end.
So, let me get this straight. The story that has no consistency nor plot suddenly change and have a plethora of plots. We have the whole moon thing, the abduction, the farm animals being controlled by a gay parade military dog. Oh wait, sorry, that's the next scene.
You got something wrong with your eyes?
Who are you?
Your worst nightmare, darling.
The next part is the farm animals being tyrannized by this new sheepdog. And of course, Blackie being mischievous and all, she's locked in the outhouse and it's up to Canuto to save her.
Have a nice time. We'll see how you feel after a day in the hole.
Here it's, dumb, stupid, and actually kind of empty.
Are you going to try and discuss the plan with me, or continue to try and convince me that you're not interested in her?
Also, Canuto wanted to save Blackie, then he did not want to save her, and then again he wanted to help her escape.
I'll be better as soon as I can get out of here.
What? You're gonna escape?
This dog puts every single movie dog to shame. Even pound puppies are more hard-boiled than you, and they are called puppies.
Look, Blackie, we can't go to the moon on a whim.
What if what you saw on TV was fake?
Oh really? It was all fake? So NASA and other space institutions around the world spend billions and billions of dollars on creating illusions to make us believe it is actually real, even though it's just in a fucking studio. My god! I never knew that!
Back to the story. Blackie meets this wolf. Yeah, I'm sure he has a name, but I don't care enough to look it up.
Carl Wolf, fashion designer.
He persuades Blackie to come home to his apartment. Meanwhile, they do their thing. Canuto stumbles upon the basement, where we finally reunites with the rest of the sheeps. So Canuto rescues the sheep. Please notice his lack of grip on the web.
I thought that might be important.
But before they can escape, Canuto is faced with...
You make me laugh. Ha ha ha!
Excuse me if this might sound racist, it's really not my fault. This spider is called Hugh Flung Pew. This movie's getting to me. It really is.
So, how does Canuto get rid of poo? Well...
Oh no! Pee pee! We are flee! Oh, this is horrible! Oh, no. Oh, no.
Wait for me! I haven't finished yet.
There's that PG rating you so badly wanted. Also, they use a semi-vulgar language.
So he sorta, kinda, not really rescues Blackie and then chases after her.
Blackie! Where are you, Blackie? Come back here immediately! Blackie!
Now wait a minute, it was evening a minute ago. Do you want me to believe he searched all through the night for her?
Heck, with this movie's transition schedule, it might just be a few years later. By the end of the movie, they're probably all just seniors.
So Blackie decides to continue her journey until they find an old abandoned space facility. While we now and again cuts back to the farm animals and General No Pants.
See?
Tanuko and Blackie bicker some more until they are greeted by...
Natives of Hawaii.
Okay, where is this even taking place? The farmer looks South State, the woman looks sort of Asian, and now Hawaii?
I give up. I don't give a shit anymore. In fact, let the shit dump. Okay, that was kinda gross.
It turns out that these masked dogs are in fact highly trained space dogs.
Yuri?
And Tanuka is one of them, named Yuki.
And believe me, Jade and Yuki would have... You know what? I don't think that would be enough to save this movie from disaster. Yeah, bring in Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, Jackie Chan, fucking Chuck Norris, and this movie would still suck doggy balls.
Let's move on. It appears that a pink sheep has been altered to a big mutant.
Save yourselves! It's Pinky! Quick, quick! Back to the base!
And therefore the space program shut down. Even though Blackie might be the best choice here, none of the dogs like her. Even Tanuko seems pissed by her.
That's enough. Blackie, shut up. We have to think of something.
Which is odd since he has throughout the entire movie made googly eyes at her. He even told he loved her.
I love you.
And now she's less likable than Gabaldor? I think I said this in Elf Bowling, but this movie needs to hear it even more. Consistency. Fucking use it! After that weird experience.
So, how about that? What do you think?
You're pink.
Right. Here's the plan.
Wait, am I switching around the clips here? Shouldn't it be, here's the plan. What do you think?
So, how about that? What do you think? Right. Here's the plan.
No, clearly I'm not mixing it up. Did he just so badly want us to see that pink afro?
Okay, apparently the Russian dog... Yeah, I'll roll with it. I got enough headache keeping track of all the other stupid things. The Russian dog tells Tanuko that the sheep loves pink.
No, just the color. But that would actually have been funnier. Good find.
The dogs are going to space even though the space station has been abandoned for years now. And it's up to Tanuko or Yuki to stall the monster sheep.
Come on, you pink porker! It's party time!
Which kind of looks like a gay version of Hulk, just even gayer. But for some stupid reason, this plan actually works. Kind of. It so happens that the Sheepinator discovers the rest of the dogs, and we are now back to the start of the movie.
Launch! Now!
Yeah, remember that part? Because I sure as hell don't. This must be the longest and most stupid flashback I've ever seen.
Well, the sheep is after them, and now only the failsafe switch can save them, and that is...
I think I love you.
Nice day for launch.
Well, now the sheep monster became even more... you know.
And the big ending of it all is...
yeah. And also...
Put down your wool.
yeah, I wasn't kidding on the gay part on that dog. But that is the end. Well, almost. You know, it's kinda like Lord of the Rings. Too many endings, dragged out way too long.
Blackie gets a new hobby.
I want to be a star. A rock star. Quick, a microphone.
Oh, and we also see the black sheeps on the moon.
Why they decided to put that part in... fuck it, it's over.
And where do I begin? This movie is like somebody did acid and then decided to make a script, but the acid weren't strong enough and were off, but they had a contract to make a movie. The short version, the story sucks. It's all over the place while doing absolutely fucking nothing. It's like they focuses too much on everybody that we barely get to see anything. The lip sync is terrible. I believe it's because it's foreign. The characters are terrible. If they are not stereotypes, they are really shallow and uninteresting. Seriously, this surfer dog were probably the most entertaining. And he was about as entertaining as Chia Pets. Canuto might actually be the worst one of all. He's dumb, naive, slow, and just overall dislikable. All of his choices makes no sense. The music is incoherent and sort of fades out long before the scene does. The musical numbers are a joke, the singing is non-existent, even though it completely fools you into thinking that it's time for one. Never have I ever seen something this dumb and idiotic. The whole dialogue feels like 20-second sketches. No, that would actually be praising it. The dialogue is not even making any sense and the delivery is just plain terrible. If I have to say something good about the movie, the grass actually looks kind of good. And yes, that is halfway a joke to say I would rather watch the grass in the background grow instead of watching this garbage again.
That's the end of the movie, and I think I can say that this might be the worst movie I've ever seen. Catch you in the next episode.